Have you ever gazed up at the velvet sky, scattered with stars, and let your mind drift to that age-old question, are we truly alone? And could we ever make a home somewhere beyond the boundaries of our blue Earth? For centuries, Mars, the enigmatic red planet, has captivated our curiosity. It beckons with its rusty hue, promising adventure, mystery, and perhaps even a new beginning for humanity. Today, we embark on a bold exploration of 5 undeniable reasons why humans are destined to settle on Mars in the near future. A journey driven by necessity, technology, curiosity, vision, and the indomitable spirit of our species. Let's begin with the first reason. Earth is overloaded. Our planet has been the cradle of life for billions of years, nurturing countless generations. But as we stand at the precipice of the 21st century, Earth's resources are being stretched to their limits. The global population has surged past 8 billion, and every day we consume more water, fuel, and food than ever before. Forests are disappearing, oceans are warming, and the atmosphere is filling with greenhouse gases. Natural disasters, pollution, and environmental degradation threaten ecosystems and communities across every continent. The signs are everywhere: crowded cities, shrinking habitats, and growing climate emergencies. Our blue world is crying out for relief, a chance to heal, to recover, to breathe. Mars offers a blank canvas, a world with untapped resources and vast, unexplored landscapes. Imagine a place where humanity can start anew, unburdened by centuries of environmental mistakes. The surface of Mars is roughly the same area as all the continents of Earth combined, an immense space waiting for pioneers ready to build, grow, and create. The red planet's thin atmosphere and chilly climate pose challenges, but also opportunities. New techniques for agriculture, energy production, and sustainable living will be born out of necessity. Colonizing Mars could take the pressure off Earth, giving our home planet the time it needs to heal, while also expanding the reach of human civilization. It's more than an escape. It's a chance to reinvent ourselves, to build more resilient societies, and to ensure that humanity's story does not end on a single fragile planet. Moving on to reason 2, technology is ready. For centuries, Mars was a dream, a distant red dot in the sky, unreachable and inhospitable. But in just the last few decades, the impossible has become possible. The technological revolution has touched every corner of our lives, and now it's reaching for the stars. Private companies like SpaceX, led by visionaries such as Elon Musk, are building the rockets, ships, and life support systems that will one day carry us across the void to our new home. The Starship, designed to transport dozens of people at a time, is already undergoing testing, with the goal of making Mars travel not a once-in-a-lifetime event, but a regular journey. But it's not just about getting there. Advances in robotics mean we can send autonomous machines ahead of human settlers, preparing habitats, mining resources, and even producing fuel from Martian soil and air. Artificial intelligence will help us manage complex life support systems, navigate unfamiliar terrain, and adapt to unforeseen challenges. Cutting-edge materials, science is creating habitats that can shield humans from radiation and extreme temperatures. Hydroponic farms, powered by solar energy, will grow fresh food inside domes and modules. What once existed only in the realm of science fiction is now being built in laboratories and launch pads around the world. The tools are here, the blueprints are drawn, the countdown, it seems, has already begun. Reason 3, the search for life beyond Earth. Since the dawn of time, we have looked to the heavens and wondered, are we alone? Mars, with its ancient riverbeds, polar ice caps, and mysterious organic molecules, may hold the answer. Robotic probes like NASA's Perseverance rover are already scouring the Martian surface, searching for signs of past or present life. They drill into rocks, analyze soil, and even collect samples to one day return to Earth. The discovery of even the simplest microbe on Mars would be a momentous event, rewriting our understanding of life in the universe. But imagine being part of that discovery yourself, standing on the red sands, turning over a stone, and glimpsing the fossilized imprint of an organism that lived millions of years ago. Or perhaps peering through a microscope inside a Martian laboratory, you become the first person to witness living cells from another world. The search for life on Mars is not just the quest of scientists and robots. It is the next chapter in humanity's grand adventure, a journey that will inspire poets, philosophers, and dreamers for generations to come. If life can exist on Mars, it can exist elsewhere. And if we find it, we will know for the first time that Earth is not alone. Reason 4. We can make Mars our new home. It may sound like a fantasy, but the designs for Martian cities are already taking shape. Engineers and architects are developing biodomes, sealed environments where air, water, and temperature can be carefully controlled. These habitats will use advanced recycling systems to turn waste into resources, while hydroponic gardens will provide food and oxygen. Solar panels and nuclear reactors will generate power, while automated factories will produce essential supplies from the raw materials found on Mars itself. The vision is not of a few brave astronauts eking out a bare existence. It's of thriving communities. Children playing in pressurized parks, families tending gardens, artists painting the pink Martian sunsets. Schools, laboratories, and cultural centers will flourish alongside farms and workshops. The first settlements may be modest, but over time, they will grow into cities, then nations, then perhaps even a new branch of human civilization. Mars will not be a cold outpost, but a living world, shaped by the dreams and determination of its settlers. And finally, reason 5, humanity's limitless ambition. From the moment we first shaped stone tools and made fire, we have been a species defined by our ability to dream, to invent, and to push beyond the boundaries of what is known. We crossed oceans in wooden ships, climbed the highest mountains, and dove into the deepest trenches. We built cities that touched the sky and networks that span the globe. We flew into the heavens and set foot on the moon. Each of these achievements was once thought impossible until we did it. Mars is the next great challenge, the next horizon. It's a symbol of everything we aspire to be: explorers, creators, pioneers. It's a chance to unite nations, to inspire new generations, and to prove once again that there are no limits to what humanity can achieve when we work together. The journey to Mars will be dangerous, difficult, and expensive. There will be setbacks, sacrifices, and failures. But the rewards, scientific, cultural, and spiritual, are beyond measure. Are you feeling that rush of excitement yet? The dream of Mars is not just for astronauts or engineers. It's for everyone who has ever looked up at the night sky and dared to imagine something more. It's for the children who will grow up learning about space, for the inventors who will create the tools we need, and for the storytellers who will capture the wonder of this new era. It's for you, wherever you are, whoever you are, because the journey to Mars will require all of us. If you believe in a future among the stars, if you want to be part of humanity's greatest adventure, now is the time to get involved. Learn, dream, and share your passion. Support science, technology, engineering, and math education. Get involved with organizations that are making space exploration a reality. Share your ideas and your enthusiasm with friends, family, and your community. Every big dream starts small, with a question, a conversation, a spark of curiosity. Because the future is not written in stone. It's written in the choices we make, the challenges we accept, and the risks we take. The first humans to walk on Mars may be alive right now, perhaps even listening to this very message. They may be studying in school, tinkering with computers, or gazing at the stars from a backyard telescope. They may be inspired by your words, your actions, your dreams. Each of us has a role to play in this story, and together we can turn the impossible into reality. Picture the day when the first rocket leaves Earth, carrying settlers bound for Mars. Imagine the emotions, the anticipation, the fear, the hope, families waving goodbye, scientists monitoring every system, millions watching as humanity takes its greatest leap. The journey will be long and perilous. But the reward at the end, a new home, a new world, a new chapter for our species, will make every hardship worthwhile. As the first settlers land, they will step out onto the red soil, plant the flag of Earth, and send a message back across the void. We are here. We have arrived. The dream is real. Their footprints will join those left by robots and probes, but these will be different. They will be the footprints of pioneers, of dreamers, of the very best of humanity. Over time, the first habitats will grow. Domes will rise, green with life inside. Children will be born on Mars, knowing only the pale sky and the distant blue dot of Earth. New cultures will emerge, blending the traditions of the old world with the realities of the new. Art, music, and literature will flourish, inspired by the grandeur and isolation of the Martian landscape. Every challenge will spark innovation, new ways to grow food, to build homes, to solve problems. Mars will shape us, just as we shape Mars. The journey to Mars will not be the end of our story, but the beginning of something even greater. It will teach us humility, reminding us of how fragile life can be, how precious our home planet is. It will teach us resilience, showing us that we can overcome any obstacle, adapt to any environment. It will teach us unity, bringing together people of all nations, backgrounds, and beliefs in pursuit of a common goal. And as we settle Mars, we will look even farther, toward the moons of Jupiter and Saturn, toward the icy comets and distant stars. Mars will be our first step, but not our last. The universe is vast, filled with wonders and mysteries. The only limit is our imagination, our courage, our willingness to try. So if you're inspired by the dream of Mars, if you feel the call of adventure, the thrill of discovery, the hope for a better future, don't let that spark fade. Nurture it, share it, let it grow, because together we can make the impossible possible. Together we can reach the stars. The future is out there, waiting to be written by bold hearts and curious minds. Maybe, just maybe, you'll be one of the first to walk on Mars. Maybe your story will inspire others to follow. And maybe one day we'll look back at this moment and realize it all began with a question, a dream, and the courage to reach for something greater. So keep looking up. Keep dreaming. And remember, the journey to Mars has already begun, and the best is yet to come.